Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. This is me from the future because I forgot to record an intro before I actually did all the work for this episode, which is why I am facing away from the base because, spoilers. Anyways, we have a lot of stuff to do in this episode today. We are finally going to start the build, and I am so excited. But the first thing that I want to do is get started on our storage system. At the end of last episode, you probably saw me do some terraforming and also some digging underground. That small area that I dug out is just the start of what's going to be the storage room. So this episode, we are going to start off by digging the whole area out so that way we can get all of our stuff nice and organized for the mega build. So let's just jump straight into it. Okay, quick little detour. I am going to get some sponge from the sea temple because there is so much water underneath the area that I'm mining out for the base, and I was gonna just fill it all in, but I just keep finding more and more, and it's starting to drive me crazy. So, little change of plans. Perfect. Oh, all right, found this room already. The other guy should just be up. There he is. There we go. Ooh, yes, I got the armor trim too. Okay. And then the last one should be all the way on the other side if we go around here. Alright, now he should be around this corner. Yes, he is. I see you. There we go. And that is that. That was pretty easy. But I did not bring any milk, which means I still have 3.5 minutes of mining fatigue. Let's see if we can at least find a sponge room while we're waiting. I hope there's at least one. Hello, don't mind me. No. Oh, yes, okay, well... Oh, why did I do that? Okay, Guess I'm just gonna sit here for 3 minutes. 3, 2, 1. Yay! Oh. Oh, hello. And now we can at least get these. Yay! Perfect. Now let's see if there's any more. Yes, there is! Oh my gosh, jackpot. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's so annoying. Well, I definitely overestimated how many potions I was gonna be needing. Well, I guess we should get back to the time lapse. I was muted that whole time. Oh my gosh, Okay, so now we have the storage system done. I'm very happy with it. Obviously, it's not fully decorated yet. This is kind of the vibe I'm going for. I kind of want to have it so like up there is the main building, and like the further down you come, it's more like I don't know, like a mossy, overgrown sewer type vibe down here. So that's what we're going for. We kind of have a combination of two different storage systems back here. So the main section for like the big chests or like the main system is like the impulse automated storage system, which it's not the newest or the fanciest, but I've been using it for a while and I like it. And especially at like this early game stage, I think it's just fine. And then I've combined it with a copper golem storage. So after everything makes its way through the big central storage, if it doesn't get sorted into any of these big sections, it then will get sorted through these smaller sections. And then anything that doesn't get sorted into either the big sections or the small sections will then go downstairs where we're gonna have things like pumpkins, melons, carrots, potatoes, stuff like that. Stuff that I will be using to trade with villagers. It's gonna have like its own little baby storage down here because this is where we're gonna be moving all of the villagers, and I think it'll just be handy if all of those things are just kind of in the same spot. We're also gonna have a spider string farm down here. I want to make it a double spider farm because I found two spawners in this mine shaft that are really close to each other, but I don't know if they're close enough. Like, so this is the first one, and then I dug a path up to this second one up here. I think they might be just a little too far away, but I'm not gonna know until I dig all of this out. Who knows, maybe if I like stand in the middle somewhere, I could potentially have them both loaded, but I think they're just slightly too far from each other. But that's okay, we'll try it. Worst case scenario, we'll just have like a single spawner, but anyway, so we're gonna have that down here too. But now that we are officially done with the storage system, that means we get to start on the mega base. And oh my gosh, I am so excited to start building. I have all my materials up here. I have it all organized by colors. We got like the stones, the grays, whites, the like reddish brown stuff, green, and then I have the sandstone over here, which is going to be for the floor. I don't think that this is going to be enough, so we're probably going to have to go back and get more at some point, but we'll see how far two shulkers gets us. There's only a couple of blocks that I'm missing. The only ones that I'm missing are mud and the oh, what's it called? The oxidized copper, like the hold on. This one, whichever one this one's called. The exposed copper or the exposed cut copper. We need some of those blocks. So before we jump into the build, which we are starting today, officially we are starting it today, but there are two things that I need to do in this episode as well to get both of those materials that we're missing, which is a wheat farm to make the packed mud. And then we're gonna go and basically destroy a trial chamber because I did find one while I was doing some mining off camera. I was actually really sad that I wasn't recording when I found it, but I did take a screenshot of the coordinates. So we are basically gonna go and just ransack the trial chamber for all of the copper. So that is what we're gonna be doing today. And we're gonna be building. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to finally have something here. And then we'll be able to move the farms over and get the villagers moved over. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be amazing. So let's go and do some of that stuff right now. Okay, so I just got done with a live stream earlier, and while we were on stream, we went and we ransacked a trial chamber right here. Okay, now we're just gonna dig down. I hope there's no lava. Oh, I can hear spiders already. No way! Oh my gosh, a spider spawner. I wish this was closer to my base. Oh my gosh, look at all the spawners. Oh, whoops. Okay. Well, guess we're just gonna go for it. Oh, not the baby zombies. Oh my gosh, I got the head. Oh, that is so freaky looking. Ew, I kind of look like a moth. Now we can go through and do the ominous. I think this was the last room. Oh, I'm slow falling. Uh-oh. Please, 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 please be a key. Yes! Yes! We got all of this good stuff, but that's not really what we were there for. We were mostly there for this, the copper, because I need a lot of the exposed copper variant, and I honestly didn't really want to wait for the normal copper. Well, I didn't want to go mining for a bunch of regular copper and then have to wait for it all to oxidize, so I thought it'd be easier if I just went and mined all of the oxidized copper here, so that way we could just scrape it off and turn it into the exposed copper. But we also got some mud, and we built a wheat farm. How did you lose your job? You lost your job as soon as I went AFK, this guy lost his job and has not produced a single thing. Okay, I know the problem. I understand. Alright, so this farm is all fixed now. The issue is that I didn't trade with him before I cut off his access to the composter, so he just lost his job. But anyways, I traded with him, and now he's stuck as a farmer, and this farm has been working. I haven't had time to properly AFK, so just kind of while I've been in the area, it's been running, but I'm pretty happy with the amount I've gotten so far. This is my first time using allays for a farm, and I am very pleased with how this has turned out. This farm is stackable, so if I decided I wanted to put more on top of each other, I would just replace this glass layer with dirt, and then just build it again, and then, you know, attach some hoppers here, and yeah, so that's pretty much it. And this will allow us to make packed mud for our base. It's one of the blocks that we need. Now, if you want to see the rest of the stream and see me building this farm, I do have a second channel that I will link in the description where I will post the VOD for that. And I will also post a link to my Twitch if you want to follow me. I don't really have a schedule for streaming. I kind of just do it whenever I have time. But yeah, I will link those in the description. Okay guys, today's the day. Today's the day we're actually starting the build. I am so excited. I got all the sandstone for the floor. And I got all the other materials for the walls. Back at the base. And it is officially time to start the build. I am so excited. I'm so excited. So let's get straight into it. Alright, guys, I think that is where we are going to leave the building for today. I am super happy with the progress that we have been making. Now, it may not look like much. It is very much just a... It is very much just a skeleton right now, and it is very, pink, I guess. It is very flat. That is going to change, but the color palette that I have planned for this is extremely complex, and I started doing some of the texturing and gradient down here, and then I kind of realized that I didn't really know how I wanted to go about it just yet. So I think I'm gonna wait until there's a little bit more of the base built up before I really start getting into that, which it's gonna suck later on, but I think it'll look way better if I do it that way. I will say I do apologize that this episode is a little bit shorter this time. I had a lot of stuff going on this week, and so I wasn't able to get to as much of the building and plans and farms that I had for today. Plus, we also did a lot of stuff on stream. So that's kind of why this episode has been a little bit shorter, but despite all that, I'm still extremely happy with everything that we've got done. I am so excited to finally have something up and built. And maybe next episode we will do some more building, maybe even put some farms in, or maybe we'll do some more work on the storage system. I'm not so sure yet, but anyways, I think that is going to be all for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.